This is a black diamond ReVolt headlamp. I purchased this headlamp to replace a AA mag light I'd been using with a head strap. That offered very little adjustability of the light, and it was a bit awkward and hard to get the light where I needed it, so I decided to upgrade to a real headlamp. I looked at several models, the Petzl EMS house brand, and even Duracell and Energizer semi-generics from the big box stores. I decided that for $60 this had the best mix of features and performance. One of the big selling points for me was that it can recharge its own batteries via USB. That's great for bike touring as I have USB power available for my front hub and voltaic solar pack. Performance of this light in general use so far has been excellent. It's very bright. I like the adjustability. It has additional features that come in handy. If you look on either side of the main spotlight, there are two white floodlights which offer a nice diffuse general lighting for task lighting. And there's also red lights in here for nighttime use when you don't want to ruin your night vision or blind everyone else. Very nice feature set. It has some blink features too that might be useful in an emergency, but they're kind of useless until such time. Now, one thing Black Diamond doesn't tell you when you buy this, or you'd have to read very carefully, I didn't notice it, and I read everything about it, was that it only charges Black Diamond brand batteries. This sounded very odd to me. What the heck are their batteries doing that are different than everyone else's? It runs on any AAA battery, alkalines or rechargeables. You get a little bit better performance out of the alkalines because of the 1.5 volts versus the 1.2 on the rechargeables. But in the real world, the output is minimal difference. And bang for the buck, I'd just rather use the rechargeables. There's not a big enough improvement for me to go ahead and put alkalines in. That being said, why do they only charge Black Diamond batteries? Well, if you look at the bottom of the battery, you'll notice that the bottom 3/8 of an inch is bare. This is a Duracell that I've stripped off to match theirs. And you'll notice that the bottom side of the battery is exposed. That's because that's how that circuitry works, and I'll show you inside. When you open this up, and you look at the end, forgive me for shaky camera with my tablet, has normal battery terminals just like anything else at both ends of the batteries, positives, negatives, and it touches the end terminal of the battery. Now there's this little dot right there, and there's one under here and under each end at the other end, near the negative terminals. And what that does is that makes contact with the side of the battery. So when the light is running, it's like any other battery. It draws off the two ends. So you can put an alkaline in, you can put anything in. When you put in a Black Diamond battery, or a battery that's been modified like these, the terminal touches the side of the case, which is the negative terminal as well. This prevents people from plugging in the charger when they have alkaline batteries in there and giving a charge to an alkaline battery. I get it. I understand why Black Diamond did that. I have a problem with them locking me out of using a battery of my own choosing, especially since all of the big brand batteries have developed capacities beyond what Black Diamond is offering. These 1000 milliamp batteries are 20% larger than the ones that Black Diamond was selling at the time. With battery technology improving at the rate it is, I would expect to see 1200 milliamp batteries before the end of 2016, at least in the AAA size. Like I said, I get it. I understand why they have to do that. They don't want people charging alkalines by accident. The workaround, as you can see, is to strip away the insulating label material from the bottom 3/8 on the battery. Do not do this with alkaline batteries. Let me say that again. Do not do this with alkaline batteries. If you forget and plug in the charging cable, bad things will befall you. Charging alkaline batteries is a very bad idea. Google it. It's such a bad idea. I don't even know how like Duracell charges them before they sell them to you. That's how tricky charging an alkaline can be. You also don't want to use the older nickel cadmium batteries, NiCads they called them. Those are obsolete now and they require different charging circuits. I don't know what would happen if you put one in here. Just don't do it. The ones you want are nickel metal hydrides, usually abbreviated NiMH. Then it'll usually offer the capacity in milliamp hours. The ones that Black Diamond were offering were, I think, were either 750 or 800s. I put in these 1000 Duracells and it's worked fantastically. So I just wanted to throw that out there and say that this is a fantastic headlight for the money. Works great, but you really should be able to use whatever batteries you want. That's my belief. And this is how you can do it. I hope this helps somebody and maybe sells a few of these for them and everyone's happy. Bye.